Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're playing some Neith solo. Really quick, before we kind of dive into everything with this video, I wanted to mention that I have a Nexus. This is basically if you buy diamonds and want to support me in the meantime, you can do it. I'm going to drop a link for that below. And also, I've got a couple of fun videos coming out very soon. I've got a top 5 most fun gods video releasing soon. I've got a Smite 2 God redesign that I really like, as well as more item things kind of further down the pipeline that I'm beginning to work on. So some really, I think, fun, interesting, cool videos on the way. And of course, we are not getting rid of our jungle content or anything like that. I'm just trying to make sure I'm a little bit more balanced with the jungle content than I was when I was doing the support videos. I felt like when I was doing the support videos, I was kind of just posting support videos, and soloing kind of really got put in the back foot. I'm still always going to be a soloing YouTuber and player, so I wanted to make sure I'm, being cognizant kind of my spread of things. So I'll try to get some more jungle games in. I know Mercury's a contested one that people want to see. Loki is another one as well, among some other picks. So those are just two I'm thinking of off the top of my head, but there are more. I have a list on my phone, so we'll get to those. And obviously another casual conquest game. I know I've kind of put it off, but we did the honest one, was really fun. My next one's going to be Ganesha, and then afterwards we will have some more wacky stuff. So stay tuned for all of those things. We're laning into a Nemesis, so this character obviously has kind of gotten a little bit of balance changes towards her aspect specifically. Mainly, normally when you would use her ultimate to heal, it would be the sum of the differences between percentage health bars. So if I'm 100%, she's 1%, she's healing like 49% and doing a ton of damage. That's not the case anymore. It's only a 75% heal of whatever the proportion is. So I know I'm kind of explaining this a bit poorly, but if she would heal 50% when it's a, difference of like 100%. Now she's healing like 40 or like 37% or something like that. It's 25% less. And I believe it's also just 25% less damage, but I might be wrong on that. Basically, the aspect is just weaker and heals less, irregardless of the placement. So it is a good nerf. I think, ultimately, Nem solo lanes can be pretty similar in the sense of her shield is just such a strong ability that you kind of just want to play to not fight her, because if you do, you're probably going to lose. And as you see in this lane, what are we doing? Well, we built an aggressive start build-wise, and we're literally just playing to clear. I can get little bits of damage on her, but I don't want to combo her when she shields if I can help it. And because we're just doing that, look how hard we're out clearing. And we just get to kind of chill. I prefer to play good clearing picks, very strong clearing picks into Nemesis solo. That doesn't mean I have to play a backliner. Bellona is the natural best matchup into Nem available. But even if I'm playing that, I'm not getting baited by the idea that I have to fight 24/7. Now, if I do, I'll win, but I don't need to. I can literally just farm and take advantage of the fact that she really can't keep up in clear speed. You kind of want to think of Nemesis like you do Sobek solo, or even gods like Cerberus, where their clear and fight together is just not very strong, even if their fight in isolation is pretty good. So you really, really just need to make sure to play the out clear route, pressure camps when they're, falling behind in that clear route, and then as a result, you build your lead off of just the fact that you're clearing more stuff than them. And right now we're up literally almost, 600 gold, so it's extremely effective, it's very doable, and it's not risky at all. I think this guy went a little bit too passive of a build. I would have went a tier 1 instead of 6 pots with the axe, just because that's very slow clear, so we're kind of able to doubly exploit the concept that we're stressing. But again, this is not a Neith Nemesis thing, this is a into Nemesis thing. This is just what you're supposed to be doing. So Neith does deal with it really well, which is convenient because I first picked Neith and they picked Nem afterwards. But, it's that concept is something you should kind of hold regardless of what you're playing. And assuming you do that, Nemesis lanes in general shouldn't be too hard. That doesn't mean you'll instantly have it solved and you'll win every lane into Nem all of a sudden, but it means that you should have a better time. So please keep that in mind, and you know, work with it, right? You don't get everything right away. Sometimes it takes a little bit of trial and error. But if you're able to keep that concept in general, you'll become a better player. But especially into these very aggro lanes, into some of these gods like Nemesis, you'll be able to have a good time. So yeah, very ahead for us. We're just going to kind of keep on doing this. We got the rocks here. We'll try to get those on cooldown if we can, or at least a little bit after. Reset, go for a cooldown item here. Normally I go Polynomicon first if I think I have kill potential, because again, we just highlighted that we didn't. I'm going to go Poly second. And we haven't used the health pot, so I'm just all good on that. He's rushing Devos. And yeah, all is well for me. I still think Devos rush with like Lash builds are okay. They're not bad. But they're just not what they used to be, so if you really enjoy them, you can go them. If you don't really enjoy them, I don't think you have to anymore. Different first items to go in them are probably just Golden Blade or Runeforged. Golden Blade probably being a little bit better overall, you know, fits with the character a bit more, helps their clear speed. But I have done both, and I didn't hate either, so it is up to you on that. I remember I did a Runeforged Nem video, and everyone was like, but the passive, you're not building Runeforged for the passive, you're building it for the stats being really strong, and that's it, like on the base item. It's a very good first item to go off of stats, but so is Golden Blade, so you're kind of okay either way. She wants to commit to me here, obviously, because we just did a little bit of greedy farming. I want to be clear, by the way, this beads pickup was a massive mistake. I kind of... Oh, that's unlucky. Yeah, I had a bit of a ult bug right there. I got TP'd on. Who's here? Yup. Well, you're not going to catch me that easily. I'm not that stupid. Are you going to try still? No, surely not. It would be a really bad idea for this box to try. Okay, we're all good. A little bit unlucky right there. He's backing now. I think we just heard him. A little bit unlucky there. Oh, I was mistaken. You showed up. I'm fine. Like, what's the point of this? Hello? Okay, hold up. Does he have ult? Yeah, this beads was a mistake. Basically, guys, don't be messing with your settings when you're trying to record a video and get a game, because you will build the wrong relic. Or you'll just farm them and it doesn't even matter. Let's go. Yeah, so I didn't know if he had ult or not, but we made sure to space the abilities, so even if he ults on us, he's fucked there. And I guess he just didn't have ult, so hell yeah. We will lose the rocks here. That's okay, I got a kill. I will take that anytime. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be honest with you. So, oh, I completely forgot. Patch is not out, but it was, like, showcased yesterday. Because this is Thursday. I try to record my videos the morning of, typically, right? Not always, it depends. Sometimes it's the night before, but... Yeah, the patch was revealed, not the balance, just the patch, from like a conceptual standpoint. So there's this new moonlight cycle thing going on. There's ESET and her aspect. I actually didn't look at the aspect part because I was busy at the time. I was just doing some stuff. So I haven't looked at the ESET aspect yet, but I know it's supportive centric. And cab aspect also is coming out. So it looks good, dude, honestly. Like, I think this patch was generally quite good, the one we're on right now. And I think this following patch also looks really good. You know, it's a little bit more content heavy, which I know is kind of to brace for that, or at least I'm imagining is kind of to brace for that time we won't have a patch because of like Christmas and stuff. But it's a good look. Like I think it's a good job. I like the new items. I think there's 3 of them. One of them is very reminiscent of Death's Dance in League of Legends, which some people are like, you're taking a concept from another. Like, dude, who cares? It's cool. Like, it's fine. It's okay to borrow good ideas. It's a good idea. It's a great looking item. I think it's going to be really fun. And then there was another item, which is more of like a you bestow HP 5 to a teammate. It looks a little bit weird. It kind of looks like a Kate passive manufactured onto an item, but I don't think it was like bad. It just was a bit weird. We'll see how good it is. Definitely interested and excited to see niche items, no matter how good or bad they are, being added to the game. And they're not just stat sticks. They're, you know, items that have different, unique, relevant, potentially passives. And I think that's just a really good look. So, and then the other one is like that. It has the Karen's coin visual, and it's like a eye that does percentage health max damage. It's a bit funky. I didn't get to see how it actually looked like in game, but again, 3 new items. Aspect, ESET aspect, ESET obviously release, and the Moonlight Cycle thingy. We'll see how it is. I'm excited though, definitely for sure. And yeah, So that's cool. That is cool. I guess it's kind of weird because in the meantime I'm like, shit, dude, well, what the heck? It's a lot of changes. I think it'll be good. The only thing that I was like a little questioning, I think, in that patch, and by the way, like the reason why I'm not talking about the game is because we are literally just going to anchor down in this lane for the next 5 minutes probably and do nothing. Again, going beads was a huge mistake. I 100% am supposed to go Aegis here. I fucked up. And it's going to kind of show because I'm going to be a little bit like hampered by my rotational ability because I don't want to just get one shot somewhere. But it's okay. We're going to just hunker down, excuse me, not hamper, hunker down. And as long as we're getting neutrals and stuff over this Nem, it's okay to just play a stable lane because we are building a lead slowly. But going back to the other stuff, so yeah, I mean, I'm excited for it. The only thing of the patch that I'm a little, I don't want to say like concerned about, but I'm honestly not suspecting it'll stay, is a couple of items have like enhanced passives during the Moonlight phase, which is that like, you know, again, if you don't know how the Moonlight phase works, effectively the map is going to have a bit of a visual distortion for good gank, really well done. 1 second, let's not die here. Space the 2. Oh, what the hell? Okay, this ult does bug. It's fine though. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Unlucky for Agni, but we killed 2. We only lose 1. This is still playable for me. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. Like, that's such an in-play by the Honest, by the way. I hope that ult helps Goat. I don't think it does at all. Shit, I gotta help them. Dude, how did I miss on that Giannis, though? Like, he made such a boosted play. Oh my gosh, good job, Ymir. Sorry. Well, I mean, I didn't really fuck it up. I just couldn't kill him in time. Either way, good trade overall because we got more kills, and I didn't die. But, no, being serious, that was a winning trade, so well done, team. So, about the Moonlight Cycle phase. Effectively, when this Moonlight Cycle phase occurs, there are a couple, and this is not a widespread thing, it might be like 4 items or something, that get slightly stronger passives during the Moonlight phase. One of the items was Helm of Darkness. If you proc Helm of Darkness during the Moonlight phase, it's a little bit stronger. I don't remember the exact stats, but that is a thing. And there's a couple other items like that, maybe 3 others, all with like some darkness or night theme that are already existing in the game, mind you. These are not new items, these are existing items. I think that is really tricky to balance around because this Moonlight phase is effectively a cyclical thing on the map that occurs in waves, and to have an item be stronger in very specific instances, even if they're lasting for like 2 minutes long, to then be weaker, I think kind of creates like a bit of a balance nightmare, because I look at an item like Helm of Darkness and I'm like, is it a good item? It's okay. Like, it's a niche item that you're typically only building for the phantom effect to walk out of like an Odin cage on a mage potentially. So it's not like super viable, but it's not horrible either. Could the item itself use a buff? Probably. Does it need a buff? I don't think so. But like, now that they have this like pseudo buff that's situational and temporal on the item, I don't really think it can get buffed, you know what I mean? Because it has that persisting Moonlight passive. So it did just get buffed, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's not a consistent buff, and I'm not really sure, like, I feel like that kind of can open up a lot of complications, because like, if you can say Helm of Darkness is an underperforming item, which like I think you could argue, how do we buff it when we just added a buff that's like inconsistent? You know what I mean? Again, I'm not saying it needs to be buffed, I'm just like opening like a discussion on like a concept. So I think that'll probably get changed. Maybe it won't, and maybe it's going to be integrated great and it'll feel fine. I just think that that could be tricky. But listen, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'd love to be wrong. I don't know, right? So I'm completely speculating here, and I want to be clear. When I speculate, I'm just giving my take and like what I think might be a good thing or a bad thing. The rest of it, though, really looks great, and I think it'll all be good. Also, guys, Necronomicon's getting changed. Isn't that crazy? Like, holy moly. It's not exactly what we made in our video as a changed, like, premise. By the way, the Nem rotating there, the fight's won. I sent my Neith over. Like, she's gonna bleed so much over here for rotating that I don't care. I'm okay with just sticking it. Now, they need to run. I thought they were doing gold. They're chasing them. Don't chase them, guys. What the hell are we doing? Ah, okay. Unlucky. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. I thought they were just going to leave or do gold, and they chased them. That was a bad idea. It's alright, though. It's alright. Good kill. They're still going to bleed a lot for it. It's a little bit less good, but it's fine. So, yeah. That's awesome, though. Necronomicon is no longer going to have a death penalty in terms of, or excuse me, kill penalty in terms of you're not going to be losing prots on the item anymore. So, yeah, pretty cool. There's no percentage pen on it like I had brought up in my video, but again, I didn't care about that part. I just cared about it becoming better. So if it's better, even if it's not in my perfect quote-unquote vision of like what I wanted, I don't really care. I just wanted it better. Whenever I have a suggested rework concept or adjustment premise or something, I'm never saying take it by the book, you have to do this or it's bad. That's ridiculous, right? But what I am saying is this is not good. Let's like see if there's something we can do. I obviously do not have like, some people actually think this, so dominated. I played that pretty bad, but it's okay. Some people actually think this. I want to clear this up. I am part of the creator program, which means I get a couple of codes every patch to give away for like a couple of skins, not all of them. Not the more expensive ones, more of like the legacy skins and whatnot. I get a couple of those codes that I can give away, and I do. But aside from that, like I don't have like personal relations or input. I'm not an ambassador or any of that stuff. I don't dictate design balance or have like people I message to get people banned or something. Like I don't have any of that stuff. Some people think I do. I do not. I wanted to just like clarify that because sometimes people ask me like questions about like what's going to happen in this thing. Everything I know, I hear from friends who either maybe know a little bit or they're like in the data mining scene and they just hear like, hey, X God might be coming out. It's never confirmed, but like maybe. And then sometimes that ends up being true, sometimes it's not. So I just wanted to clear that up because, yeah, sometimes people are like, well, hey, do you like know about X, Y? No, I don't. If I did, I would tell you. Like I think legally I'd have to tell you. But yeah, I don't have anything like that. So the thing is, I'm making that point to say that Necronomicon video was not something that like anyone had to watch or listen to or anything like that. That was purely, I had an idea. I talked with a couple of friends about it. And they were like, yeah, you should make a video for it. And I did. Obviously, Chung at best, huge shout out, helped me out with editing and helped me out with binding and will for, you know, some of the future videos and stuff. But it goes to show that I think if you can put something together well and you have like a very clear designated approach, there is like a very rational, like good opportunity to see it have some resolution. Now, I'm not saying every problem video, like the Stone of Binding video, is going to get a resolution. Stone of Binding may never get changed, or maybe my video won't do anything to spur a change. But if I can have, you know, 1 out of 7 videos like that actually do something, I think I did a good enough job, man. You know what I mean? So I'm going to keep doing things like critiques like that, and I'll obviously do non-critique videos because I'm not just some negative person. And yeah, just destruction, really. I mean, that was beautiful. I don't even know if I needed to ult, but it felt good. So yeah, we rotated mid. Why? Because we shoved out left, we got the tier 1, and we have like mega pro because we're super fed. Now we're just going to walk to gold. This Giannis just portaled over. What are you doing? Hold up. Hold up, hold up. It's really just an angle. Bye-bye. Let's go, boys. Huge. Alright, now we're going to go mid. We're going to do the exact same thing. If we can reach him. We can't reach him. I could backflip over. Do I just get one shot? Yeah, probably. If I have Aegis, I backflip over. Fuck, dude. I can't reach him. My Spirit Arrow doesn't have quite the range that those Suki autos do, especially if he's back strafing like that. How do I know that? Play this game too much. Oh, he just completely entered. That was great. I gotta play this slow, because if he ults on me when I have no cooldowns, even if he's low like that, I can't kill him. Now we kind of wrap around, and we're gonna play up. I'm gonna go Deso next after this, probably. Beautiful. There we go. We see Nem on left, no eyes on AZ. We're going to grab on this Bacchus. So I just have to be a little careful because AZ's not around on the map to me, but yeah, it doesn't seem like it matters very much. She's alright, we're good. Plus we had help, so we're always okay there. We can go Conduit first, then we'll go Deso next. And then I like to go Soul Reaver typically. Sometimes I don't go Deso, I go like Divine or something. Sometimes I will go, instead of Soul Reaver if they have low health, other items like, you know, Deso Divine together. We'll be going Necronomicon next patch, dude. Oh my gosh, guys, it's such a beauty. So Necro is also going to be a different stack count. And yeah, you'll be losing stacks still upon death. Not all of them necessarily, but it's a different stack count. But it's the same premise of an item, just slightly reworked, no death punish thing. I'm really, really excited. It might be a bit too strong, might be a bit too weak. I don't really care about that. It is an improvement from what is right now, and that is objectively a win. So if it's a bit too strong and it gets nerfed, or it's like, you know, a bit too strong and people are complaining, my bad. But, like, hey, dude. Hey, dude, like, hell yeah. Anyways, let's go mid. This Giannis is the target. Dude, I couldn't... No, dude. Oh my gosh, good job. Dude, that was so unfortunate. I kept getting canceled. Okay, I had the 2 ready over the wall. I didn't want a 3 because I would have stopped autoing then, you know what I mean? It would have been out of range. Alright, pretty good. We're just going to shove mid. Poly gives us, like, decent push. It's not incredible. Like, one thing with Neith is your objective damage kind of sucks. Structure damage is okay, but objective damage is pretty grim. Wow, really accurate by me. All good.
Enemy missing left.
Enemy missing right.
Damn. I thought I could auto 3 before her ult hit me, and she would just die. But I didn't. But I still just get her ult for free, so it's like good. Yeah, I don't think that was a good idea. He's not really that tanky, and I'm very fed, so the shield's good, but I don't think it's that good. Oh man, what the heck was that? I see the vision, but that shit did not work. I'm coming, goat. I'm on my way. Uh-oh. We backflip the gap close a little bit here. Lucky. Good try, good try. It was close. I think, unfortunately, right there, we actually synced our ultimates. I should have either held mine. I couldn't really use it earlier. I should have held mine like a frame, and then he would have gotten stunned after, but his beads, or whatever he used, cleansed both, which was a little heartbreaking. Not really his fault or anything, just kind of bad luck. Okay. Well, I mean, we're very ahead individually. As a team, we're also ahead, but not as much. I think probably our best bet is to just do Gold Fury. Like, this Medusa's build sucks, but we do have, like, Aspect Agni ADC, or Jungle, excuse me. So we have good objective damage, like, regardless, which is, you know, good to see. I think this is just a free gold angle. When the game is, like, winning but not won, it's better to just do stuff that's easier to get, right? And they still provide good value, even if it's not the highest. I missed, but we still got his beads. I mean, it's good. Right, let's do this quick. We don't want them to start, like, splitting the map and getting a lot of farm. I'm going to play for this Suki a little bit. Top wall. Get a stun. Nice job. A little bit off by me, but it's okay. Yeah, he always dies there. Nice. Is this guy in the mid wave? Nope. I gotta cover left because this guy's gonna split. Okay, Medusa covered. That's fine. Coming. It's probably better she matches, honestly. Just because I probably should be here. I mean, it's not the best, but I will probably get this, so that's okay. Nice. Alright, we got Deso on our back. I don't think I'm going to go Soul Reaver this game. They don't have a very healthy draft, right? Like, Nem has, like, 0 health in her build right now. She probably won't have any. And yeah, like, I guess I'll get a little bit of value in, like, Izzy and Suki for them having the health thing, but don't think I'll be doing it. A really bad idea. I think if he ran, he was actually out. Oh, I fucked that really hard. I think he's still dead, but really badly done by me. Backflip was just really stupid. He is dead. Good job. My fault. I don't know why. Like you want to use your backflip kind of as either like space separation or a closer. When I say closer, I mean like your execute more or less, right? You're killing with it, and yeah, that just is not not gonna happen right there. So it's a really bad one because I don't need to like separate either. All right, we'll do Gold Fury. Excuse me, Pyro. Our Ymir's getting blitzed. He's probably fucked. I mean, if our Agni splits mid, we get a tier 2. We can probably just like cause a push. Yeah, I'm gonna help him.
Enemy ultimate
Seems
down.
like he's actually just out for free, which is insane, but good shit. Yeah, they're gonna push mid. I'm gonna wrap around here. I was gonna say rotate, but I'm gonna wrap around here, and I want to just look for a play. It's isolation 2v2. We hard win this, so they might just be out, but like we'll try. I'm gonna backflip in. I think I won't in. I missed. I think my ult just kills though. It definitely does. Yeah, a little bit poorly done, but doesn't matter. Huge. It's like for a second, did he go over to the right? That invis on her lasts a while, dude. I don't know why she beads, by the way. Nice. Huge, boys. There we go. Gonna look for a combo here. Well done, well done. Really, really smooth game, dude. I thought the team played pretty good. I was happy with it. Our laning phase was quite easy, despite the fact that I went the wrong relic. I mean, I might have beats once or twice this game, but it was just very smooth sailing. You know, we had a concept, farm, play it slow, use some ults as rotation, you know, kind of devices for us until we really want to rotate, and then fights just went really good. Didn't need to do a fire, just kind of got picks at right times, and life was good. 1508, 40k damage, 723 gold per minute, and that's going to be a wrap. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll catch all of you soon. All right. Thank you as always. Peace, peace.